All right, back to Unit 1, Lesson 12. We're going to do problem 12.3. And this is in the app on the website. So we want to translate triangle ABC by the directed line segment from A to C. So what we need to do is we need to realize we're going to translate by a vector, directed line segment vector. We want to translate triangle ABC, so I select that, and then I want to take it from, I want to translate ABC by a vector from A to C. Click, and there it is. It's translated. Triangle ABC becomes triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. This is the image. So what is the relationship between line BC and line B prime, C prime? Well, these should be parallel. These line segments should be parallel. And I know they're parallel because every point on BC was translated the same direction and the same distance. And I know that translations take lines to parallel lines. Okay, so BC and B prime, C prime will be parallel. How does the length of segment BC compare to the length of segment B prime, C prime? Well, those also are going to be the same length, and I know they're going to be the same length because C prime here is on the same line as AC. Okay, and if those weren't the same length, then C wouldn't have moved the same distance, right? So B to B prime is the same distance as C to C prime, and that's the same distance as A to A prime. So all of these points move the same distance, the same direction, so it's going to maintain the size. Now, if we go on to number 2 here, translate segment DE by directed line segment W. Okay, so I'm going to translate DE by directed line segment W. There it is. It becomes D prime, E prime. Now I want to connect D to D prime. So I'm going to draw a segment connecting D to D prime and E to E prime. What kind of shape did I draw? Well, that is a parallelogram. And what properties does it have? Well, I know in a parallelogram, the opposite sides are parallel, and I know these opposite sides are parallel because we translated the points in the same distance in the same direction, and translations take lines to parallel lines. So these are all going to be parallel.